everybody knew what a downwinder was. We were the anti-nuclear capital of the world. I was an autistic kid. My father was a drafted United States Marine, an incredible man. I come from an incredible family. My uncle stood on Omaha Beach on D-Day. I grew up on a huge ranch out by the lake. He was a beautiful, incredible person. He was at Pendleton, combat ready, and they were human guinea pig. They were marched into the trenches in Nevada. They're called atomic veterans. He nearly died at the blast. Between 1951 and 1968, we had 300 open-air tests. Well, as different scientists started to write about this, Wallace Stegner was at the University of Utah at the time. I got to know him. Edward Abbey was hanging around there. I got to know him. I got to know all these environmentalists, and I was an environmentalist, and it was a passionate, intense subject matter there.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Gate 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. Gate 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. They'll be calling you a radical. May God have mercy on all of your souls.
Nuclear power was evolving. We were promised, oh, this can't happen.
Well, good morning to everybody. Hope everybody can get out of their dogma snuggies for a while. Go licking their gold bars. It ain't worth shit. Their bank account, trying to think how they're going to pay their mortgage. Working from freaking 5 till 5 till 5. Rush hour so early. They bought in. They pulled it off. Mission accomplished. The great American experiment has officially failed. It really has. I'm so disgusted. And it's not just the social engineering, the nuclear contamination of the planet, the killing of the Pacific Ocean, the cancer rate gone crazy. And anybody who gets all gung-ho, yeah, I'm American, you know, wrap up in the flag. Think about the flag wavers. This country didn't even believe in flag waving. Betsy Ross was a made-up story many, many, many years. After 1776, 1776 is a fairy tale, by the way. You know, it's just an arbitrary date. It was an evolution of a bunch of craftsmen in Boston. And if you don't believe me, ask the Keno brothers. Those dudes get it. The greatest craftsmen in the history of mankind were in the colonies. They were furniture makers. They were silversmiths. The greatest. They protected their craft. First, they came for the craftsmen. They're always the freaking people they come after first, because they know. I was a plasterer, a craftsman. Learned from the hawk and trowel from a very young age. Grew up in them incredible sand pits. That's how they erode a culture. They make people buy into this fairy tale culture that you get free money and free money from. And if you work for the government, there are most people in this country, well, not most, but tremendous post Bill Walmart Clinton 1994 NAFTA. Post that, this country really is, most people don't do anything. They show up. Now, there's some people who work their ass off. Don't kid yourself. Like nurses. Oh, my God. So, not all. When I was at McQuackey, worst nurses in the world. I mean, these women ought to be freaking put in prison cells. But when I was at LVS, oh, my God. Unbelievable. Magnificent. The little CNAs. I mean, we're talking, do you understand, in a critical care unit, which that's what it is. It's beyond. It's critical care on top. It's like an ICU unit on Balco. I mean, these people have to collect your stools. I mean, you can't even stand up. They have to wash you. They have to help you stand up and walk. They have to try to feed you. These are 18, 19-year-old little girls, for the most part. Amazing women. Amazing women. Incredible. They had to grow up too fast. Oh, boy. Go to work in one of those units. We had this incredible little CNA in there. She's working there. She's 20 years old. I know her mom. Grew up with her mom. Her mom got leukemia. So there she is working in that unit. Her mom's in there. By the way, her mother passed. of this brutal disease. My age, grew up right there with me, like so many of us did. And if you drop yourself up in this flag, you know, the national anthem. Well, we didn't even have that song. There was no national anthem in this country. These people were craftsmen. Well, why did it happen then? Why did they dress up like Indians and throw that fucking tea overboard? It was a tariff war. Hamilton simply, he watched it. He watched the slave. He watched the molasses wars. He watched all these wars going on. This is nothing but the quintessential fight from the beginning of mankind. Simple fight. It's a very simple concept. It's the fight between enlightenment and slavery. Now, there's plenty of economists that will tell you, including Milton Friedman, including Ayn Rand Greenspan, that tell you straight up that slavery and usury are the only way to build an economy. The Egyptians did it. Timbuktu, the Africans did it. In Africa, these elitist colonies, the Japanese did it. So many of these people did it. And it's more than morality. It has to do with, it's neo-feudalism, and it's found from the beginning of mankind. There's only one tool. And we've known that. Economists know there's only one tool. You can go back to the flour trade. You can go back to Jesus Christ throwing the money changers out of the temple. What do you think that was all about? The only tool. It's a tariff. You cannot compete with slaves. You can't. What do you think TPP is all about? It's NAFTA on alcohol. Oh, God, please. They're already doing it. Let's think about this. You got, as America goes, GM goes. GM went bankrupt. GM went broke. Stuck it to the shareholders. You think the CEOs? No. How did they get rewarded? The GM CEO became the fucking Obama's fucking job czar, remember? They go to the fifth and they'll get money, any fucking money they want. That was the bank fucking bailout. The biggest looting of American fucking history is the bank fucking bailout. And I'll talk about that today. I'm going to talk some finance, some economics, because, some art. I'm going to get into the dynamic of Yoko Ono and John Lennon and the reality and the truth of that and how it's even evolved to this day. And people are too blind to see the writing on the wall. I was too blind to see all the writing on the wall. I saw a lot of it. I was not ready for the fall. Boy, I was not. It was devastating to me. It's still devastating to me. Economically. Physically, oh, my God. I survived. I don't know how. I really do not know how. So all you flag wavers, there was no national anthem. Now we've evolved the national anthem. Now, this is how far they've gone. And this is just recent Patriot Act mission accomplished. With the Patriot Act's due to expire June 1st. The guts are due to come out of it. A pocket veto, all the pocket veto is because it has an expiration date on it. These things were shoved down our throat because they were temporary. That's how they play. Oh, honey, I'll never do it again. Let me back in. I promise I won't cheat on you ever again, baby. Let me back in, honey. So let them back in. Right back to the same behavior. But this time they don't catch you. They get smarter. So pocket veto, all that means is he doesn't do anything. Just lets it expire. Have you heard one bit of this, any of this on the fucking news? Anywhere on the bloggers, anything talking about? This is a big deal. Big deal. We're coming up in days. So mission accomplished. So now you go to a ball game, baseball game, basketball game, boxing, horse racing, whatever. Your kids' freaking party. Rise and freaking salute the flag. No Americans, they didn't fucking rise up. They didn't do no fucking pledge of allegiance to anyone for hundreds of years. Now, we would like to honor. Now, that's what they say. Now, get this. They don't just sing it now. Now we'd like to honor our brave veterans. Brave veterans. They're victims. Brave heroes. They're not heroes. They're victims. They're victims. They need a fucking job. These guys didn't go in these fucking military because they're all wrapped up in flags. Who could fuck that fucking smoke blown up fucking Queen Fox News fucking ass? By the way, the most anti-American thing in the history of mankind is Fox fucking News. Rupert Murdoch, the House leader, the people we fought in the Revolutionary War, everything they believe, who these people are. So now they say, rise, and we would like to honor our brave firemen, our brave law enforcement. What? Hey, I'm friends with a lot of cops around here. They don't do anything. They'll tell you all the time, the federal money's just poured in. Now, Obama comes up yesterday and says, we're going to ban some of the military hardware. What a fucking liar. That guy's the biggest fucking liar, con man who ever was. We knew Bush was a fucking Bush crime family rat from hell. We know Cheney's a rat, but the powers that be still let him do it. Obama just playing the worst kind betrayal. Oh, that fucker tricked everybody, boy. He's more neocon fucking warmongering fucking out of control fucking globalist than fucking Bush. He's a bigger globalist than Bush, for real. So, let's talk about this. Okay, Obama. Barry. His mother, the Kansas girl. Brilliant, young, rebellious, smart girl in that time. That's what everybody did. Has the exact same credentials and dynamic as Steve Jobs' mom and dad. Exactly. Steve Jobs, mama, the intelligent, dynamic, brilliant. They find these people. So she's an honor student. They're using diversity around the world for these so-called different nationalities that come in here all over the world to these major universities. There's our university plumb full of them. They find they're, high IQs, intelligent. They think, maybe. So they sponsor her. She meets him. He's from Kenya. She's rebellious, big time. She's experimenting, exploring the world. She's a genius, by the way. What an incredible mind-out girl had. Her mom and dad are neoconservatives from Kansas. Banker, examiner. She has not a close relationship with them at all. She has a strange relationship with them at all. This rat impregnates her just like Steve Jobs' rat fucking father impregnates fucking and just fucking bolts like a rat, like fucking John Lennon did to Julian. And I'm going to talk about this today. We fucking sugarcoat everything, not me. And I like it. My videos, we got one rat, and I know who the rat is, has 29 channels. And now think about the mentality of this rat. He listens to my radio shows. He watches everything. This fucker's got so much hate, and he's a coward rat. I'd like to confront this. I'd like to fucking, go toe-to-toe with this guy. I'll fucking rip his head off. And he sits and he takes 2 hours a day and just 29 dislikes on every video. And Google allows that, which is Groobles. So, Obama, this fucking piece of shit just fucking bolts. Here she is, got a baby, mixed race. People don't know he's Kenyan. They think, the stereotypical fools here in the United States, they couldn't tell you Japanese from fucking Chinese from Korea, thus fucking Korean, Vietnam area. Oh, they're all fucking cheats. They're all fucking Japs. That's all we heard for years because these ignorant fuckers, just like the fucking brown Middle Easterners. Oh, fuck that fucking sandbag. That's all we heard. That's all we heard. They couldn't tell an Iraqi from an Afghanistan from a fucking Arab. I mean, when they were all Saudis, they have no clue the difference between Saudi Arabia and Iraq, which is night and day. Let's just get them all. So they play on fucking American fucking ignorance. And geographically ignorant? Oh, fuck. These people couldn't tell you the next state over. Is it their fault? Fuck yeah, it's their fucking fault. Especially in this day and age with the internet. Fuck, you go to college, what? To listen to some fucking bullshit lying professor, it's all hijacked. You can fucking learn more in fucking 10 days. And I was a professor in the #1 school of business in the United States for years. What a fucking joke academia has turned into. So he bolts on her. Well, she meets another one. This guy's from where? He's Indonesian. We know, you want to talk the biggest royals, the most repressed people on the face of the earth is Indonesia, bar none. Not even close. The greatest slavery in the world happens there. Much bigger than even China. Hardcore fucking slavery is legal. I mean, it's hardcore. It's even more hardcore than Bangladesh, and that's a hardcore fucking place right now. If you don't believe me, look at those boys on the fucking boat. Oh, my God. It's us, the American consumer. We created that float. Somebody said it's a floating nightmare, and I said, yeah, and we built the fucking float. I remember when fucking Kathleen Gifford, everybody freaked out on her fucking using sweat labor. Now everybody just goes for it. Not me. Not fucking me. Try me. Yeah, I might have something made over there, but I bought it at a retro fucking store. But most of the stuff, I even look at the tags when I buy retro. And I've always been this way. I remember them old timers, hungry, eat your foreign car. Well, the only cars made in the United States anymore are Hondas, and them fucking brakes fucking go out. Bloop, bing, bong. My friends were the first case. They died right out there in Wendover, right by the Enola Gay hangar, right hitting that fucking concrete wall. But then they just write a check. I love it. Don't you love how family members will accept the check and not play this out in the courtrooms for their death of their loved ones? Oh, wrongful death, just take a check. Cops killed them, wrongful death, just take a check. You know, over and over and over. These fuckers. Not me. You know, after I raised some hell and sued the Justice Department over and over on my father, you know, they says, well, we'll negotiate. Fuck you. Take your money and stick it in your fucking ass. No medals, no nothing for my fucking widowed mother for how many years? And now you want to fucking talk? Go fuck yourself. I don't want your fucking money. Your fucking blood money. Fuck your blood money. Fuck your money. Don't give me back my money. I don't want it anymore. It's not your fucking fake breasts, your fucking Botox lips, your fucking Tom Brady hair plants. Even your plastic surgeon says it's much too late. It's your heart. It's your fate. Fuck their fucking blood money. Ban fucking military hardware. Obama says ban the military. You want to do something good? Ban the fucking military. Fucking war. They're fucking victims. And the people at the top, McChrystal, you want to talk a rat? Jim Petraeus, a rat? I mean, we go all the way up. Rats, Rumsfeld, a rat, draft dodging rat. All draft dodging rats. Fucking Bush, baby. Fucking Dick Cheney, draft dodging rats. Draft dodging rats. None of them fucking bled. None of them fucking bled. Talk to anybody who fucking bled. Oh, they're not those motherfuckers. Plant back fucking heroin addict fucking Ted Nugent. if I went, I'll kill. I got to deferment because he shit himself. I'll tell you what, I ever run into him, I'll make him shit himself. And that's fucking for real. Fuck these punks. You know, Johnny, get your gun. You know, America, home of the fucking cowards. What the fuck's a gun? All the gun is baiting. They're baiting you to pull it so they can kill you. They're baiting you to fucking sell some money. That's all it is. It's a fucking coward fucking complex. Race baiting, religious baiting, gun baiting. That's all they fucking do. And you fall for it. And you fall for it. It costs all our energy just like they did Occupy. So Barack Obama's mama hooks up with an Indonesian rat. Now let's remember, Obama's still a chain smoker. Think about that. Think about that. He's raised as a boy in Indonesia. Now, was he born in Hawaii? Most likely. Who gives a fuck? His name different? They all change their fucking names. That's the fucking way America is. Popism gone amok. You know, you think fucking Mitt's name is Mitt? His name's Willard. Fucking, it's unbelievable. So, he's fucking brought up in Indonesia with an extremely abusive father. Hardcore abusive motherfucker. Now, you look at Barack Obama, this is who they seek out. Bill Clinton, same thing. Now, Bill Clinton, you think his real name is William Jefferson Clinton? They changed his fucking middle name to Jefferson fucking much later. I mean, the whole fucking, his last name's not Clinton. You know, his father, that fucking dude, you know, whacked, probably a CIA gay, his father probably was. You know, supposedly died in the fucking car wreck, flinging out thing. The real father, raised again, stepfather. We all know the stepfather dynamic. We can be in denial all we want about it. The percentage of people in prison right now, do you know how many of them grew up with a stepfather? Man and woman. Stepfathers are evil motherfuckers. We all know that. Not all of them. It takes one strong fucking man to be able to raise someone else's child in a loving way. It's almost impossible. So, but that's where they find these fuckers. Hillary Clinton, she's connected. Look at her bloodlines. Hillary Rodham Clinton. Skull and crossbones? Oh, they don't use females? Oh, fuck. Look at the fucking CEO of fucking Facebook who just whacked her husband in Mexico, Trotsky'd him to the head. Oh, he's a billionaire. Just found out at Harvard Law with Obama together. Oh, billionaire by himself. No one finds him. He's just laying on the floor. His brother finds him fucking gurgling blood dead. No media on that one either, huh? Oop. They don't give a fuck. These are psychopaths. These abused children. So he's a hardcore abused fucker, Obama. This fucking rat, this piece of fucking scum. I mean, talk to people that were over there. I grew up right here. I was a good baseball player. The Hubbards were here. Glenn, he played second base for the Braves for all those years. He says, when my dad, we were over in Thailand, we were over there in, you know, Asia, you know, in the military, they were all over there. He says, you don't think I learned how to be a great baseball player? If I did something wrong, the coach beat me with a fucking hose. That's the way they play over there. You look it up all over. Fucking children smoke cigarettes over there. For real, it's a fucking hardcore imperialistic fucking neo-feudalism regime from hell. So China's evolving. They know China's evolving. And they tell China with all our money's evolving. They know that their populace is getting stronger and healthier, and a stronger and healthier fucking populace is going to revolt from the slave complex, just like it did in the United. They know that playbook. They know that gig is going to end. So they got to have the TPP. So they can use slaves. 37 cents an hour in Foxconn fucking concrete bunkers in for your Apple bullshit junky fucking grotesque products, Steve Chinese jobs, is not cheap enough. They need slaves. Obama knows that dynamic. He grew up as a boy, very young boy in it. Ingrained in his subconscious, they find this guy. This guy, and this whole fucking idea is that he's an athlete. Don't you love that, how they pulled that one on you? And Michelle's brother plays along. Michelle's brother really is an athlete. The guy can play. She grew up in Chicago with the African-American story, the quintessential African-American plight, a handicapped father. I don't know why she doesn't just knock the fuck out of him. Mrs. Robinson. Cuckoo-cuckoo, Mrs. Robinson. You know, it's amazing. He's no Jackie Robinson. I can tell you that. He's the opposite. He's whitey. This guy's the whitest fucking whitey in the whitey house that ever whiteyed. 5 fucking 10 times. He lied to everybody. Look at those pictures. The African-American fucking community, and rightfully so, they turned out. What a relief. The repression's going to end. And if you don't believe me, look at the percentage of the African-American in the United States. What, 12, 11%? Look at the percentage that are incarcerated. This has gone on. This fucking Jim Crow South never stopped, and it's spilled into the white community now. It's spilled grotesquely because first they come for the craftsmen. Now it's across the board. Male, female, and Barack Obama is fucking one of the greatest abusers of fucking... He's one of the greatest class warfare wagers in the history of mankind. TPP. His own party. If he's a Democrat, I'm a fucking astronaut. I thought Bill Clinton was the biggest betrayal. You know, Ross Perot called it out. You'll hear, whoosh, oh boy, whoosh, right to a prison cell, popping pills. All my friends who were craftsmen. I was talking to one of them the other day. Rock masons, plaster, brilliant. We're talking the best craftsmen in the world right here. The Mormon fucking evolved through that. I started plastering at a very young age, Hawk and Trial. I ripped it out of my hand. How do you compete with some hairsprayed hamburger fucker using fake shit over styrofoam and fake rock, exploiting guys fucking giving them $10 a fucking day in cash, which that's what they do. And then the brown fucking from the South has now to displace the farmer and sent them here. What are they going to do? Call the fucking police? Hey, this guy's shorting me on pay. What are they going to do? Now, there's been several cases here where these contractors have fucking just fucked guys and fucked guys and fucked guys so long that finally one of them pulls up and blows their fucking head off, which happened in the 30s. History repeating itself. Let's see. The shirtwaist fire as I was leading up that movement. When those girls jumped out of those buildings were locked in, it was legal. Hello, it was legal. The child labor in the fucking steel mills of Pittsburgh, Andy Warhol, it was legal. These little boys. Look it up. Look it up in the Industrial Revolution in this fucking country. Look it up. The Mormons were very grotesque participants in it, abusing child fucking labor. Why do you think that of the kids? But the fucking steel workers, oh my God. Look up the fucking photographs. Look at the fucking towns. Oh my God. Beyond hideous. Teddy stood up. Morgan's great quote about Teddy Roosevelt when he come up with a square deal. We bought the son of a bitch, and the son of a bitch wouldn't stay bought. But because what it takes, because you're never going to get in the White House without being oligarchy, or at least them backing you. That's the way it's always been. But then we get certain ones that break ranks. They break ranks, like Teddy broke ranks. Told him to fuck off, fuck you. He wasn't afraid of them. They shot him right in the fucking heart. But he fucking somehow lived. So, it's legal. So those boys were so abused, they grew up to be men. And here comes the 20s, and when it crashed in 29 and 30, those men organized. They were Italians. They were Irish. They were Germans. Some of them were Sicilian. Oh, they knew. They knew how the Italians played for years. They knew, you want to get something done? We'll show you how we did it. The Pope taught us. They taught us for fucking years. He taught us how we do it. Just like when the fucking nuclear industry in 2012 tried to go back in Italy. GE and Westinghouse tried to go back in Italy for the umpteenth time. Look it up. Look it up. Google it. Huffington Post, 2012. Nuclear executive kneecapped. It blew as fuck. They kneecapped him and says, we'll give you fucking 2 days for every one of you rat motherfuckers to be the fuck out, and we will kill every fucking one of you. Oh, they left. They were on fucking their Learjets within fucking hours. Left their fucking stuff behind. Over and over. So in the 30s, these boys were men. They organized. These fucking mobs were not penny painters. These fucking mobs were not occupied with hand signals clapping. They went to their fucking houses, they kicked down their fucking doors, and they lined them up and blew their fucking heads off. By the hundreds. CEOs were killed. I know fucking friends in New York City. I have friends that work for Goldman Sachs. I was on Wall Street. I walked from those fucking filthy rats. I have very close friends that are fucking major oligarchs in New York City. They're fucking pricks. They won't even talk to me anymore because of my activism. They told me straight up. I went to dinner with these rat motherfuckers, and they know I hate them now. You know, these are ex-fucking people that I used to kind of like. Not no more the last 15 years. Fuck them. They said during that, there was some radical fuckers in Occupy. Don't kid yourself. They were going to Jamie Dimon's door. They were going to fucking Lloyd Blankfein. He said, Lloyd Blankfein said God was leading him to do all this. Hitler said the same thing. He told me straight up, my one fucking friend, who's a Goldman Sachs rat executive, he's like, I got to tell you, Kevin, I fucking got very afraid there for a while. I said, good, you should have been. I said, you're so fucking lucky they didn't hang you. They got fucking scared, but fucking New York fucking called their goon squad. Now, New York City police, they have two fucking police forces in New York City. They have Wall Street's police force, oligarchy, and then they have their normal. Their normal police force, they're wonderful people. They're really great people. I mean, I know lots of them. You know, I get invited to dinner to their houses. A lot of them watch my YouTube videos. I mean, I get prayers from them. I mean, they're great. Then they have a goon squad. They call it the goon squad, like when we were at Flood Wall Street. That's the goon squad. That's who's protect law. They psychological profile these guys around the United States, and they recruit these fucking sociopath goons. This is beyond the SS. This is Helga. Fucking, these are evil, evil, hardcore fucking hater rats. And they do it because they like to fucking abuse people. They get off on it. There's plenty of those creeps out there. There's plenty of them in police forces. They militarize the fucking police force. They recruit these fuckers. And it's like a gang mentality. And I like all you false flag motherfuckers. I want you to go down to Waco and tell those guys, hey, fuck, how about your false flag? Go tell one of those motherfuckers that. Ooh, I ain't fucking with those guys. You know, and that's rebellion. Now, I don't know the dynamic of them killing each other, but I'll tell you what. You can feel it. And all you fucking Harley fucking pretty bag, I'm bad to the bone. Let's have a fucking ride race when you're all fucking live. Go fuck with these dudes. Go fucking tell them you're a fucking biker. Go down there. Go hang with these guys. Wow, is all I can say. I know some of these, not these per se, but I know some of these dudes. Whoa, I'm not fucking with those guys. And I'm not kidding. Wow. It's heartbreaking. Oh, fuck yeah, it's heartbreaking. Violence is ugly. It's horrible. That how could it fucking evolve to that? Killing each other. But that's the repression. It's outrageous. It's sad. But a repressed regime. So Obama, they find him playing basketball on the basketball team in Hawaii. Fuck, he's a tall, skinny black guy, couldn't walk and chew gum. I coached a lot of youth athletics. I know these coaches. They see, I mean, hype in basketball, they'll take guys that can't walk and chew gum and try to work with them. Because it means a lot in fucking that sport. Absolutely, it means everything in that sport. So, he's no athlete. I mean, we saw him throw out in his mom jeans the first fucking pitch out there. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So he's living in his car. He goes to L.A. He's fucking cocaine fucking addict, which just like W. Bush. I mean, he's fucked up on the dope. He's a mess. He's a abused fucking child. Grandma, he has to go live with Grandpa and Grandma doesn't want him. She's a whitey from fucking Kansas, fucking bank examiner, walking around with a fucking half-black, mixed-race child. Talk about taboo. Why do you think they had to move to Hawaii? Fuck Kansas, they still kill people for that shit. That's how fucking backwards this fucking place is. America's and if you don't think America's fucked up and backwards, I want you to look at the incarceration rate. I want you to look at the mortality fucking rate. We're fucked up. We lost our fucking minds. We lost our path. We lost our way in 2000. Even before then, I mean, the evolution of the nuclear cartel, but we completely lost our mind come 9/11. Fucking, what was the fucking agenda of any terrorist? To fear fucking terror in their society. They won. Mission accomplished. Fucking Johnny, get your gun. Fucking fearmonger. Fucking loot, rob. Excuse to fucking rape the fucking treasury, which they did. So he's going to a community college Occidental. He's a confused fucker living in his car. He's a fucking mess. Like abused fucking boys are. You know, boys fucking, they're a fucking mess. No wonder he fucking lived. Professor finds him. This guy's got a fucking high IQ, like his mama. His mother fucking had an IQ off the fucking map. You know, let's remember. Barack Obama's mother died how old? How old was he? She was young. She was a down wonder in the prime of her fucking life. Really hard. I think she was probably a pretty amazing woman. I really do. He's not. He's an abused child. So they find these guys. It's very simple. We all go through the testing every year in schools. You know, especially when we get into fucking college. They find it. Oh my God, look at this guy. He looks like he's black. He has nothing to do with African American plight. The father was Kenyan. Has nothing to do with the fucking slave path in this country. He's tall. And they say, oh, well, Bush won. You know, he was a short president. The taller candidate always wins. Always wins. Yeah, Bush didn't win. Hello. Bush didn't win either time. Fuck, either time. Bush lost to the taller candidate. Oh, let's get into Harvard Law, the whitest place on earth. They're fucking always recruiting. Bill Walmart Clinton. Hillary rot him right to the House of Windsor bloodlines. They know she's a sicko sociopath. She comes right out of that fucking school, right out of the Yale connection. She's as skull and crossbones as they fucking get. They find him, Rhodes Scholar at Oxford. Psychological. They look for abused men without fathers. That's how they hijack the Democratic Party. Both of them. Abused children with high IQs, tall, well-spoken. All kinds of fucking hang-ups. You think Bill Clinton's sexual fucking hang-ups are just fucking not from that's the quintessential hallmark of an abused fucking boy. Very abusive childhood. Fucking mess. I did not inhale. I did not have sex with that woman. Oh my God. You know, NAFTA, the holy grail of the Democratic Party, the great progressive money. We went from the square deal to the New Deal to the raw deal. That's mine. Alan fucking Greenspan, the fucking Ayn Rander. Wow. The atheist from fucking Stalingrad. The counterculturist, the Stalin counterculturist to the fucking Trotsky regime. Wow. So, they find him. This professor's like, wow, this fucking kid's brilliant. This kid can speak. He works with him. Next thing you know, he's saying, hey, you ought to play at fucking one of the fucking, I call them the fucking Evil 13. They're all the same, by the way. Yale, Harvard, Cal Berkeley. Cal Berkeley is Skull. That's the guy, Russell, who started Skull and Carl. He's Berkeley. That's how the nuclear fucking thing, that's all it was. That's how they found fucking Truman and forced Wallace out. That's exactly how. All nuclear. I understand. I've understood this a long time. This goes right to the top. So they fucking take him to Harvard Law. They promote him. The fucking political fucking bosses of the Democrat Party, they've been trying to hijack the fucking Democrat because it's all about oligarchy. Fuck labor. Fuck them. Trick them. You know, the Republican Party already pulled it off on their populace. They fucking turned that party into this saying, Johnny, get your fucking gun and go bars and hunker down to the mentally fucking ill. You know, and wrapped up in evangelicalism, which evangelicalism completely hijacked. Mass murder anybody fucking all over the fucking earth in the name of Christ. I mean, they really got those dudes. Mormon church drank the Kool-Aid, all of them turned themselves into devils. Pure fucking opposite of any Christ teachings, any spiritual leader's teachings. because they're all abused fucking children. True. Listen to Shannon Hanley when it goes up. My dad used to beat me relentlessly with a fucking switch. All of them are that. All of them are that. You know, it's fucking true. You know, why do you think you get these pretty fucking blonde-haired, blue-eyed fucking girls who got so much makeup on or fuck or whatever? Fuck, I grew up in Utah. I know. Fuck, we have all these Scandinavian wildlife. So many of these girls were sexually abused. We're the sexually abused capital of the world. These beautiful, why do you think they work so hard on themselves to make themselves look so good? And you take a female, she can really work on herself. I mean, even mediocre and ugly females can make themselves very sexy and attractive. They really work hard at it because they're seeking out attention. Because of the abuse of their, I mean, so many of these girls were abused by their own father, by their Mormon bishop, by their fucking, I mean, it's unbelievable. I could tell you story after story after story. Every fucking girl I ever fucking got involved with. I mean, it's amazing to me. I can't believe it. So they seek the attention. They make themselves look pretty because that's what they're seeking. Go to Las Vegas. Go to Las Vegas, go to the strip joints. They're all Mormon girls right here next door. All of them. That's what they are. They're abused, and that's Fox News. That's what these people are. And they can't handle their own subconscious. They can't handle their psychology. They're abused children. They can't fucking bring themselves to go see a psychiatrist or a therapist. That's all they need to do. But no. They're going to lash out. And they're going to fucking race bait. They're going to sex bait. They're going to fucking religious bait because they hate. That's Barack Obama, Barry Antoinette, he doesn't even know he's doing this to his own fucking children. Subconsciously. They prop him up at fucking Harvard Law. Barry, you on the Harvard basketball team? Why would you say such a thing? Tall, skinny black guy, the fucking whitest place on earth, because he wasn't black. They knew that. And he could speak. You know, and we put him up on his pedal because he's this brilliant genius. No, he wasn't. And his speechwriters, you think he writes all those speeches? Please. Cornel West said it perfect. Cornell nailed it right. Cornell fucking saw through him right from the fucking get. You know, even Nader seen him right through the get. Nader said it right as he got elected. Nader said he can either be Frederick Douglass or he can be Uncle Tom. Well, he's Uncle Tom. So that's simple. And it was true what Nader said. Cornell said it right off the fucking gate. By the way, I love fucking Cornell. He's one of my favorite people in the fucking world. I love that dude. He says, Barack Obama is nothing but a charismatic version of American exceptionalism. That's all he is. They let him in the club. Here, we're going to make you rich at Harvard Law. This is a fucking kid, abused child from an Indonesian fucking abused father, living in his car, fucking had no love, had no nothing from no one. He had no love his whole fucking life. When his grandma died, right, he's got to like never fucking, not a tear roll down. You know, him and Biner sit back there and chain smoke cigarettes with each other. I mean, think about that. The President of the United States in this day and age still smoking, you know, with children. Talk about a self-centered, I mean, he's fucked up. You know, he's a chain smoker. He's fucked up in his head. So is fucking Biner. I mean, grown men that are chain smoking, you know how fucked up that is. You know, they got issues. They're fucking trying to calm them. And I'm not against fucking cigarette smoking, don't get me wrong. But, wow. President of the United States? So, the biggest liar and con man ever. So the bank bailout's fucking going on. There's pulse in there. Now, they take all 100 senators. 99 of the 100 senators were millionaires. The only one that wasn't was Biden. Who knows what he did with all his fucking money, you know. His wife killed in that car wreck, whatever, but I don't know. I used to kind of like Biden. I don't anymore. I don't like any of these fucking rats because they all get in the club and they think they're all that, just like Sanjay Gupta. Oh, I'm an Indian neurosurgeon, that fucking rat. They let him in the club. If you don't believe me, look at the party. Oh, we got parties at the White House and we all dress up like we're fucking royalty and there's fucking Gupta and his wife. Ugly fucking, oh my God. You know, they take these fucking ugly people and polish them up. It's just like it comes out yesterday. What's her name? The tall, fucking, skinny fucking singer that everybody in the world, oh, she's the hottest. No, she's not. That chick's so gangly, fucking, ugly, fucking, tall, skinny. I mean, if you've seen her in a normal setting, you didn't know who she was, and the populism hadn't shoved down your throat, and you were just going along, whoa. I mean, that girl, she'd have trouble getting a date. They shove it down your throat. They polish these fucking pigs. They're disgusting. You know, and they show up, oh, Jay-Z. You look up the fucking name of Jay-Z's record label. Are you kidding me? What is it? Rothschilds? You know, whatever. These are sick motherfuckers. They get in. You know, get gold teeth, I'm an NBA player. You know, I love their fucking song. You know, we're trading in fucking Cadillac. I mean, it's outrageous who these people are. And the African-American community goes for it. You know, well, I don't think that many of them do go for it. I think we just think they go for it. And we go for it. You know, we go for it as the poor. You know, oh, we love that fucking rat, creepy, lying, cheating Tom Brady. Tom Brady's been cheating since 2000. Fuck, they fucking spied on the name. They're fucking nothing but cheaters. He's an overcompensation fucking rat. Go some more hair fucking plugs in Boston. I'd like to knock that fucker's hair plugs out. Fuck him. Fuck that fucking creepy slob fucking Belichick. I'd like to knock that motherfucker out too. You know, but no, don't raise your voice. Don't fucking be intense with these fuckers that are fucking stomping all over you. Johnny, get your gun. What the fuck are you going to do with the fucking gun? What the fuck are you going to do? You going to go out to the Bonneville Salt Flats and take a covered wagon and race these fuckers? They passed that technology fucking 100 years ago. What are you going to do? You have to, we got to have popular opinion. Through the art, through communication, so we go back to Yoko Ono. And, you know, the Canyons, you ever read that? It's brilliant. I love all of that. It's true. They co-opt the peace fucking movement. They turned it two ways. You know, they couldn't do it through the Johnny Get Your Gun because they got draft cards too, and then they become fucking, they got the hippie uniform on. And it was a powerful, powerful movement. They knew it couldn't be stopped. So what does Daley do? He calls out the fucking goons at the convention. They beat up Dan Rather on the fucking Senate floor. Shirley MacLaine said it fucking beautiful. She said, of course, Shirley MacLaine loses her mind, goes to Alienville. Louis Farrakhan loses his mind, goes to Alienville. They all go to fucking Alienville. They lose their fucking mind. Their credibility goes to fucking shit. Fucking that fat, slobby fucking Michael Moore, and them fucking French got great, yeah, the nuclear war for them because they're ignorant. They pop up by the fucking media cartel because they're ignorant. Barack Obama's ignorant. He's green as grass when it comes to the economy. He didn't know shit. He didn't know shit. They take all 100 senators behind closed doors. Paulson, the CEO, they hijack Wall Street. Bill Clinton did all that, by the way. Bill Clinton did that. You know, Reagan set it in place by naming fucking Ayn Rand Greenspan to the Fed. Hijack the Fed was over. Hasta la vista, baby. So, here they go. Behind closed doors. Hillary, rat, fucking Whitewater, future fucking trade, fucking liar, fucking millions of fucking dollars, fucking go. I worked on Wall Street. I worked for the firm that we used to freelance for Goldman Sachs Millennium Fund. I saw the names and the lists who were on these funds. Minimum $10 million to get in. We used to conservatively hedge their portfolios. That's what I did. That's what I did. I bought puts on fucking high dividend yield stocks to fucking guard wealth, protect wealth. That's what fucking good old head school hedge funds did. Protected fucking all kinds of wealth. We protected the fucking lung association's wealth. We fucking protected fucking a lot of these fucking really good charitable before they were co-ops and hijacked like Greenpeace. I've seen them. Well, they get invited. Wall Street fucking co-op Washington a long time ago. They invited. What do you think the 0% interest rate is? Force you into fucking stocks. So, that's what a 401k is. They call them, and the famous story goes. Hillary says, well, how big of a haircut are we going to take, Alan? What do you mean haircut? What are we going to lose, 30%? 40%? They got all their money. Not a little bit of the money. They have all their money. They manage their all assets. And this little ugly rat Chelsea. I mean, I talked to Chelsea. She was here when her mom was 8. I mean, what a rude, rotten, ugly little bit. Look who she married. Look at that creepy, ugly fucking slob she fucking married. Look at his bloodlines. Rothschild's on Bob. It's disgusting. She gets a fucking placement and Goma said that dumb little bitch fucking couldn't tell you a derivative from a fucking, you know, zero fucking coupon bond. So, here they go. Paulson says, what are you talking about, haircut? Yeah. No, don't you get it, Hillary? We're talking all of it. You're going to zero. AAG, the insurance company. Every person in this country will pay about $1 million in insurance in their lifetime. You'll get none of it back. Remember Kenneth Lay? You know, remember all that fucking bullshit? It all ties back to the insurance industry. Citigroup. Huh. All these fucking fat fucking rats. That ugly fucking creepy bond trader that's all over CNBC that's got the big fucking Mongol lips and this crushed fucking ugly fucking head. He's some, I mean, my God, these people are fucking disturbingly gross. They could have fucking $10 billion. They're still ugly and fucking gross. It's beyond overcompensation. They got no sex. They got no game. They got nothing. They got nothing. They know they got nothing. So they get money and it doesn't work. Then they fucking hate and they control and they want to fucking kill. Hold the fuck. If you think about Nobel, giving a fucking peace prize to a guy who's done zero. Zero. Think about that, the tail wagging the dog. A preemptive strike. What the fuck? Take it away. You know he sits there and makes the actual decision in real time, virtually, the fucking collateral damage video. He's watching fucking virtually inside the situation, and he's fucking eating potato chips, watching Sports Center, fucking watching it right there and saying, okay, kill those ones. Kill those ones. Oh, fuck, whoops, we got the hostage. The CIA. And all these hostages are CIA. It's been proven. Daniel Pearl, every one of these guys. Got the head of their double agents, fucking CIA. There's so much CIA at them, they've gone amok. They've lost their fucking mind. And I used to say in my videos, I hope NSA and CIA are watching. Maybe they can fucking learn something. Maybe they can understand they're going to get cancer and all their money and their fucking repression, and these guys let them in the club isn't going to mean shit to these motherfuckers. So weak softball. Oh, no. So AIG writes the derivative. Credit default swaps are derivative. Futures derivatives, man. Oh, derivatives are not the problem. These idiots that write these fucking books don't even know what they're fucking talking about. Derivatives have been around for fucking thousands of years. They're futures contracts. There's no way the oil industry could stay in fucking business. There's no way the farming industry, none of these industries could possibly exist without a derivative market. You have to fucking hedge it because everybody's selling their product at the same time. And the cycles, it doesn't work. It's an impossible equation. They have to be there. So the problem was they were untransparent. I wanted to trade them. I wanted to short them so fucking bad. They're like, you can't get in. You can't get in. You know, that other Paul, so not that Paul. Oh, he got rich because he got in. He was one of the friends that he shorted. Everybody wanted to short the fucking housing market. I knew it was out of control and insane. I want to do it again right now. They're still not transparent. By the way, only Congress can fucking trade them without fucking disclosing. Did you know, Congress, there's a law, just like his secret TPP. Oh, there's a secret clause you can't even read? Oh, my God! Oh, my God, the most funny. And people say, oh, there's democracy. No, it's not. The United States is a republic. It's a republic. It's always been. It's a republic with a constitution. So what do they know? They know we got to get rid of the Constitution. Mission accomplished. The Patriot Act. Yet, fucking Johnny, get your gun. Fuck, we have nothing but fear ourselves. The terrorist says, oh, we want fucking fear. Who are the terrorists? Cheney, fucking Bush, the war fucking monger. Let's go bomb the fuck out of Iraqis because we can't tell because they were Saudis. Well, who's the Saudis? Popped up by the America fucking colony. The Queen's colony, oil colony called Saudi Arabia. The fucking royal family. By the way, the horse going for the Triple Crown's owned by the royal prince. You think they're going to pull a war emblem again? Remember War Emblem 2000 New York's like, oh, fuck you. You're not letting no fucking Saudi win the Triple Crown in our fucking town. We're doping this fucking horse. Did you know they tripped him at the gate? And then he ends up dead of a fucking massive heart attack a few days later? They're like, fuck you Saudi Iraq motherfuckers. They hit these fucking towers because they were the 16 or the 19 were Saudi. They were Bush Bandar, Brother Bandar. He stays right at the ranch with them. Fucking Obama's fucking brother and fucking H. Bush standing next to each other, the Carlisle Group. They're the same thing. The American colony, the English colony called Saudi Arabia. Why is it called Saudi Arabia? The Saudi royal family took it over with the help of Sinclair Oil, Rockefeller. They took it over for their oil because, look, the oil's so close to the surface you can fucking take a shovel and dig a hole. It takes $40 a barrel to get oil out of the Rocky Mountains here. That's why they went to the deep shore fucking off fucking shore. So we don't have to pipeline it. We don't have to fucking extract it. It's easy to get out. We pull up the tanker and fucking, fuck the Gulf. Fucking Obama could have bumped it shut. No. He knew he had his handlers were British Petroleum. British Petroleum sealed off beaches, public beaches, and burned mammals, prey disbursement. Now you think about that. Now British Petroleum, has been sold to Shell. You know General Electric, which is the litigation because of Fukushima. Do you know they're busting up and selling off, which is against the law? It's called the lease pendants. When there's litigations pending, they see the writing on the wall. But they got to be because the American Justice Department is the ballestest pieces of shit that ever fucking walk. The Obama fucking Justice Department is the biggest Uncle Toms that ever fucking lived. They didn't go after anyone. They didn't do anything. Beyond weak, these fuckers let the oil industry, the holy grail to the Democratic Party, the holy grail of the environmental community has always been deep shore drilling in the Arctic. Do you know he did it? Even Bush didn't dare do that. This guy's the greatest fucking hater of the earth, the fucking giveaway to the oligarchs that ever fucking lived, because they let him in the club. You could just see his ego just soar. Hey, you're rich now. You're the most famous person on earth. Remember his speeches in Egypt and all over? You could just see him lapping it up and Michelle lapping. Look at us. Well, no, they're not. You need to get out and read Uncle Tom. Just watch it online. The great, big, beautiful, strong African-American slave. In the house. See the house. You know the rest. You're one of the families. They loved him. They treated him good. And I think that the owner actually did love him. I think the owner did. He'd go to church with them. He'd sing with them. He played ball, but she didn't. But Master, he died. And she lied. She didn't love him. He was nothing but a fucking asset for her. She needs fucking money. Well, let's sell him. What? I thought you loved me. I thought I was one of the family. She used to tell him, well, business is business. So they say here in the moment, business is business. We'll sell our own fucking kids. Oh, yeah, which they do. You don't believe me? Fucking Mormons fucking having sex with 13 and 14-year-olds for fucking decades. I grew up in this fucking thing. To the highest bidder, ask Brigham Young, ask Joseph Smith, ask the fucking Catholic fucking church. Ask the Catholic fucking church. Any of those fuckers go to jail? Who runs this show? It's disgusting. But we won't stand up to the oligarchy. So she sells Uncle Tom. That's what they called him. This fucking owner, he ain't no fucking nice. I mean, he's your typical fucking owner. Fuck, he don't like this motherfucker. So he just plain out beats him to death. Barack Obama thinks he's fucking one of them. They think they're in the club. They're playing him like a fucking fiddle. Clinton joins the Bush crime family. They joined together. Remember their giant fundraiser for Haiti? You know how much of that money they extorted? And if you don't believe me, you look up the fucking new fucking articles, the New York Times of all people, teaming up with Fox News, working together. And I called it again. I says Fox News will be the one that stands down on this, because this is uranium mines. And Fox News is the house of fucking Windsor and the house of Hanford. Rupert Murdoch comes right at us. So does Bill Walmart Clinton. Rhodes Scholar. You know, do you know anything about Rhodes? That pedophile motherfucker? Rhodesia? Right, now think about this. These are who these people are. So Abe comes over here from Japan. He goes to where? Private institution, Harvard? Why would he give this? Then he sneaks over to, what? MIT Media Lab? Where the cover-up of Fukushima is being run out of Harvard, MIT Media Lab. We know for a fact Stanford and Cal Berkeley. That's where he goes. So what places he goes? What? That's where Aaron Swartz was killed, MIT Media Lab. It's the head of the snake. Where did Gina McCarthy come from? Where did Ernest Moxie Fuel fucking head of the department? The Department of Energy runs this country. Do not kid yourself. You go to the Department of Energy, you see when we're in Million Mass March, and we're all around, all over there. I go over there. I went over the day they retooled it. Dwarfs all the other fucking departments by fucking, so besides the Pentagon, of course. Pentagon. The military-industrial complex gone insane. Operation Foxconn. Flag wagon. You'd like to stand up in front of the flag now, put your hand over your heart, and honor these fucking brave firemen. Brave firemen? You know how much those fuckers make a year? And it's all bloodline. They don't do anything. Now, here in Utah, our fire department, they have to go on fucking the paramedic call, so they work. They're paramedics. Oh, they work. Not New York. I'm friends with tons of them. Tons of those guys. My one fucking friend, he's a young dude, too. $160,000 a fucking year. Starting. He says, I ain't been on a fucking call in 5 years. He says, we had to put out a garbage can once. Heroes. Law enforcement. Now, how did they co-op it to law enforcement? I thought they were police. I thought law enforcement was the courts. And if you don't believe me, the fucking nuclear cartel, the Department of Energy, which is the nuclear industry, now, Westinghouse, Hillary Westinghouse Clinton, Bill Clinton, the New York Times, busted this wide open. She signs the transparency clause. She's Secretary of fucking State. So what does they do? Bill goes up to fucking Canada, because Canada didn't sign off to do it, and sets up a fucking shell company in Canada so she can hide emails and fucking do her work. Hillary West, she goes to Czechoslovakia, threatens the president in public as the fucking top fucking diplomat of the United States of America, the fucking we the people, and says, Westinghouse, you will build a nuclear plant here, and Westinghouse will build. Well, Westinghouse, now let's talk about this. Westinghouse was bought by Toshiba. Why are they still called Westinghouse? To avoid American law. Why is GE selling off their fucking assets? To avoid American cards. Why did BP? Because everybody didn't sign on to the fucking payout the British Petroleum fucking dog and pony show fucking Obama pulled off while he annihilated the fucking Gulf and crushed the fucking economy. Deep Shore is going to create fucking jobs. We've seen how many it created. Destroyed fucking the fucking jobs in fucking the Gulf because of that leak. Destroyed the ecology forever. Just like they're boiling the fucking water. It destroys the ecology. Fucking what's Fukushima? The cover-up. Here's the thumbprint of the Obama administration, the Fukushima cover-up. I have the transcript from that situation. If I forward that, they will Aaron Swartz me because it's against law. And I'm not even positive it's real, but I think it's real because I got so much stuff sent to me in those early days, and it's all come out to be fruition true. And I would like to say this, Chris Busby, Arnie Gunderson, all these, Helen Caldecott, all of them were attacking me in the early days when I was going crazy about Fukushima, calling it a meltdown. I'm the only one that was calling it a meltdown, full blown out fucking meltdowns from day one. All of them were fucking posturing for the nuclear industry. All of them. Kevin Camps, all of them were posturing. I have their emails. They were coming at me and telling me, oh, no, Kevin, you're wrong. It's fucking a hydrogen blast. That's fucking political cover for the fucking thing. These fucking softball motherfuckers are killing us. That's what they did. That's how they do it, the canyons. That's how they did it at Occupy. They infiltrated and turned it into softball. Oh, let's hand signal and clap. Well, we're leaderless. Fuck that leaderless shit. That never fucking works. We had all the energy. They co-opt the energy and kick the fuck at us. They brought the dirty fucking hippie in who fucking doesn't got a fucking clue, doesn't know how come by yeah, they're going to hold hands and try to levitate the fucking White House. That's what they did. That's what they did, and they fucking sucked out. Then they went to the Johnny, get your fucking gun. Here, gun. Sucked out the energy, and they're like laughing all the way to the bank. These dumb fuckers are paying guns, going to gun range, getting their fucking bullets. They know something's fucking wrong, but what are they going to do with a fucking gun? Shoot a radioisotope out of the air? Pull one. It's called brandishing. Pull one. Anyone in the United States. Pull a fucking gun. In any situation, pull one. These fuckers are coming with the fucking SWAT team. Call comes in. Well, does he have a gun? Yeah, he has a gun. They're coming with the fucking rifles, the fucking laser beams, the helicopter fucking laser beams on your fucking forehead. You think the Boston bomber fucking martial law? That happened on Paul Revere Day. Paul Revere was a silversmith. The Tariff Act, 1789, before the Bill of Rights, to block cheap Chinese goods coming into America, to incentivize the making of homemade goods. The greatest craftsman in the world, Sam Adams, Paul Revere, ask the Kino brothers. The greatest furniture ever made, the most valuable furniture, the Hudson River fucking painters. As I was inside the Metropolitan, random meeting with one of the fucking Obama science and technology team from MIT, physically reached up and touched one of the natives on Landers Peak, the Hudson River School fucking magnificent, brilliant fucking painting, which is priceless. Which is against the law, and I could prove it. He physically touched it. And I went right up to him. I says, what the fuck you got about? And his friend come up and started talking to me. Oh, we're here for the opera. I see your shirt. You're anti-nuclear, huh? And then we got into it. Well, I taught at fucking Michigan, and he says, I don't like the activist professor. I says, activists? What the fuck are you talking? And we got into it. The other one, that rat, I got into with that motherfucker big time. Second tier in the science and technology team that are orchestrating the cover of Fukushima from now. What's the odds? I watched him physically touch one of the natives. I mean, you know how against the law that is? By the way, it's a foilable document, and it's on video in the Metropolitan. But the Metropolitan is the new whorehouse. The old MoMA is the whorehouse. Yoko Ono. Her stuff's on display right now. You know, I can get into this deep. I can get into the fucking neo-dada is, you know, I call it ultra data. Neo-dada, which flux. They call flux, which she was into in that movement in New York City, which all that is the Latin word for flow. You know, they think it's some code, which that movement was zero. It was fucking zero. She was a fucking zero. Do you know who her parents were? Do you have any idea who her parents were? Her dad was the banker for the mass murders. He was the emperor's personal banker. He was the banker for the Nazis. That's Yoko Ono's father. This is Julian Lennon's fucking words. Placed there. We'll talk more about this Thursday. She was placed there to co-opt Lennon. Mission accomplished. Pull your fucking heads out of your ass, America. You dumb fuckers, you've been had. You seen the debt lately? Stay tuned. We'll talk more about this on Thursday. Don't fucking stereotype me. Don't knee-jerk me. Let's get in the ring and fight.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Twin Gate.